The week rolled on quietly. After the incident, Amina returned to her routine, teaching younger girls, helping her mother at home, focusing on her studies. She carried herself with calm discipline, determined not to let gossip distract her. But something in the city felt different. People who whispered more, households shut their doors earlier than usual. Men gathered in the small groups, speaking in low voices. Even the learning center felt tense, as though the walls themselves were listening. Amina sensed it, but could not name it. It began with a strange meeting. One afternoon, the head of the community learning center suddenly called for an assembly. All the members, teachers, and senior students gathered under the large neem tree behind the center. Amina stood among them, confused. The head teacher cleared his throat, his face usually pale. Everyone, listen carefully. You have received troubling information. Someone has been entering the girls' classrooms at night. We don't know who or why. A shiver ran through the crowd. Amina felt her breath stop for a moment. Another teacher added, chalk drawings on the board, they arranged books, torn lesson notes. It's deliberate, and whoever it is, they know our routines. Amina exchanged nervous glances with the other junior mentors. This is bigger than mischief, the head teacher said coldly. The murmurs rose louder. Someone whispered behind Amina. Maybe it's someone trying to sabotage the center. Another replied, or someone targeting the girls? Amina's hands grew cold. She taught those girls. She protected them. If something was wrong, she needed to know what it was. That evening, Amina stayed back at the center longer than usual. She told her mother she will be preparing new lesson notes. But really, she wanted to check for herself. The sun had set and only the lanterns outside cast faint light through the windows. Amina stepped cautiously into the girls' classroom. Everything seemed normal until she saw it. On the blackboard, written in faint chalk, was a line of Hausa words. Wanda yake lura zai gani. Who watches will understand. Amina's heart dropped. She backed away slowly, scanning the room. Then she saw something else, a folded note tucked under the window. Her hand trembled as she opened it. Inside was a list of 3 names. Her eyes ran through them. Amina Abdullahi, Fatima Usman, and Maryam Yusuf. Amina gasped softly. These were 3 girls most active in teaching younger students. The 3 girls admired by the community. The 3 girls people looked up to. A list, she whispered. A target list. Her heartbeat thundered. She quickly hid the note in her scarf. Suddenly, footsteps. Soft, heavy, slow. Someone walking in the hallway. Amina froze. The classroom door handle shifted. She stepped back into the shadows, her hand over her mouth, and the door cracked open. A tall silhouette stood in the doorway. Too tall to be a teacher, too silent to be a teacher. The figure stepped inside. Amina's breath stilled. The person walked to the blackboard, erased the sentence, then turned towards the window, scanning the room. For a moment, they paused, listening. Amina's heart pounded so loudly, she feared they could hear it. Then, the figure whispered, "We begin soon," and slipped out. Amina stood paralyzed for several seconds. Before she finally moved, her legs shaking violently. She ran out of the classroom, out of the center, and all the way home, clutching the note like a lifeline. When she reached home, her father stood waiting at the gate. "Amina," he said quietly, "you need to talk. Something has happened." Her breath hitched. "Baba, I think something is happening at the center too." Her father held up a letter. "Amina, This message was delivered to our house tonight. Someone is asking for you instead. Who? He handed her the letter. She opened it. Inside was same handwriting she saw on the blackboard. Only one line, and it said, "If you wish to protect them, come alone." Amina felt the world tilt beneath her. Her father asked, "Amina, what's going on?" She looked up slowly, fear swelling in her eyes. "I don't know, Baba." Her voice trembled. "But someone is watching me."